Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Welcome back to the Hotshot Haven. We're gonna go live for a little while tonight. We're gonna give some people a chance to get up in here and see what we got going on. How long it take YouTube to send out the notifications. If you've been a subscriber a long time, you know it take a minute. Oh, Hatchet, what's up, bro? What's the sound coming through like? Let's tell them. What's up, brother? Isaiah, word. Hey, what's up, Fred? Oh, no doubt, no doubt. Appreciate y'all, man. What? Hey, yeah. Hey, we gonna give some people that if y'all want to bag out and share it so we can get that propagated. Cause this a really good topic right here. And I don't usually just really come on here and say too much about the conversations that I have with the brokers. So, if you think they might help somebody pull up out of it, get a thumbs up and go ahead and share that thing. Mr. Come see me. Great to see y'all, man. Cedric, what's up? Hey, all good, bro. All good. All good. Everything good, man. I can't complain about nothing. It's been a tremendous blessing to just be a part of everything that's going on in the country with the economy right now and just doing my little part, to keep stuff going, how it need to be going out here and get stuff back the way it really need to be. So I feel fortunate and blessed to be one of the people that out here contributing to getting stuff back to yeah, normalish. Yep. Yo, Chevy Red, what's up, brother? Give y'all some shout outs up in here, man. Dallas, yes, sir. All my matter. Good evening, brother. You out there on the grind all the time. I got two more to pick up tomorrow, but they ain't gonna count for the month. I did all I could do for the month. This month I got real close, but I ain't quite do the 50. I went over 50 last month. This month I went slightly under 50, and it averages out to be like 51.3 or something like that for 2 months. But that ain't bad. 2 months, it wasn't 60 days. It was more like 42, 42 days, something like that. So that ain't no bad number. I still feel like I kind of eased up off of it a little bit, but you got to prioritize stuff in life. And I could have got one more load that would have actually kind of did it. But sacrifice always need to be made in the interest of your priorities. And your family should always be a priority because that's the purpose of all of this stuff. That's the purpose of even going to a job every day to provide for your family. And sure, you need to have a family to provide for your family. You might want to do what it takes to keep your family at the house. Yeah. Yeah, well, yesterday was my wife's birthday. I really appreciate everybody that came on the community. Wish my wife a happy birthday. We surprised the bejesus out of her. We had been playing a practical joke on her for like the last 4 days. She thought she was going out to eat, and all of a sudden, we played a little switcheroo, and I was like, man, you gotta come in here and help me pick up this stuff. They left your gifts and your cake and stuff, and they at the restaurant waiting. And we done went over there to the baby mansion party, and she didn't know it was a baby mansion party. Cause when she walked in, it was quiet. Everybody was like, boom, surprise! She almost passed out, y'all. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta find the video of that when she opened the door and they were inside the house. I gotta post that because I think she might have cried. I'm not sure. But yeah, it was a nice night. Everybody was chill, man. Everything very safe. We had a great time. She enjoyed her birthday. She had a celebrity swing through. Mr. I am Cake King. Yeah, he swung through. Cake King swung through, and that was a nice thing that happened. It made the night even more special. He came through and ridiculous Cake King. He's known for ridiculous cake. So that's what the deal is. And you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with getting it made by the best. I'm good at surprise. I figure stuff out. I ain't just no trouble. I know folks do stuff. I got approached today by somebody trying to say give me a fuel card. And the first thing they asked me is what fuel cards I got and do I get discounts and all that. First thing I told them I got a fuel card with every single direct station. Everybody that major in the fuel game, I got a fuel card with them directly. I'm not even going trying to get in your network. I ain't trying to be in their network. I'm not trying to contribute to you making no money on me pumping these gallons going through your company. I handle my own fuel. I can pay for some fuel. Like I told y'all, if you out here worried about some fuel and just what fuel, if you're out here, because some folks be tripping with the fuel, it's like Buick, but Buick. You know, we don't say that right. But at the same time, if you out here worried about fuel, that just it is what it is. You in the wrong business. 'Cause it gonna be that regardless. It's gonna they want $5 a gallon for it. It's just what I'm not. I'm no my price gonna go up, but I'm gonna keep running. But like I said, if you're new to the channel, my name is Jonathan, owner of Noble Enterprise. I created this channel to bring y'all some real informative content when it comes to owning business. When it comes to the trucking business or owning a business, is much different than just owning a business, And I bring you different content to show you in what ways that you can capitalize and you can become very, very productive and good at what you do, but it's a lot of steps, a lot of protocol that go into it. And one of the biggest things that go into it is knowing your job. And I ain't gonna say I preached it, but I say it a lot. Everybody gotta know their job. But like Cocaine, one of my owner operators, he called me the coach. Well, okay, if you're gonna give me the coach title and I'll be the coach, don't that mean I should know everybody's position and what they do? And who respond for what in the chain of all this stuff that happens called logistics that makes this money go toward this way. I need to know everybody in that chain that can mess this money up from going this way in the amounts that it needs to go this way. I need to know all these people's job verbatim, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I know your job. It's certain stuff you can't tell me. And this brings me to the topic of the video. Well, sometimes you just gotta let them know. And it wasn't no bad conversation before we get started. Ain't gonna be there wasn't no drama. We very professional over here in Noble Enterprise. I clown a little bit on the video, but when it come down to this money, I'm a little bit better than that on the phone. You can absolutely believe it. I'm talking indubitably. I am very good on the phone. But I will say this. One of the biggest things to take away from what I'm about to tell you right now is one of the things that I've told you oftentimes before is that in the chain of logistics, when people say, "Hey, I'm gonna go get a brokerage," and okay, okay, you get a brokerage, okay, and you're gonna be the broker, or hey, I'm gonna be the carrier and I'm gonna turn it into a brokerage. I'm gonna run that side by side and feed myself freight and stuff like that. I tell you the same thing every time when somebody bring this up in videos across YouTube, it that everybody sharing the same problem. Same problem. That's why I'm making this video because I had a subscriber that asked a question in the comments, which I answered in the comments, that basically was to the effect of, what I'm saying, when I posted something about the number that I was doing this month and I was working on it and trying to do a gross number of 50K like I did last month and average that out like that. And if I could manage to do that, me being the number person that I am, I know that in 12 months of real working, not what them people tell think happened in 12 months, because I didn't work 4 of them months. Nope. I didn't work 4 of them months. So, what they think happened in 12 months didn't actually happen in 12 months. And they think what happened in 12 months is really good. I think it's all right. But at the same time, I know I projected number 480. If y'all remember on the channel earlier, I said I'm gonna do 480 with that. Me by myself. Me, I'm gonna do 480 growth. I feel like in the midst of modifying but sticking to the script, I said to myself, hey man, I think I could do 50 in a month. I think I could do 50 just like that. And if I could rinse and repeat them 50 12 times, or either average out to the 50 12 times, that's 600 instead of 480. And I take anything in between the 480 and the 600 if I do five that real good. Anybody following me? Anybody following me? So, with that being said, we understand how to charge. And what we can't do is let people get around the understanding of what I've been telling y'all all the time. The truck make the rate. Listen to me good. I'm being so serious. The truck really do make the rate. People don't understand it because they're not doing it. They don't understand how it go. But a lot of people ain't went out of business yet because they keep afloat. But at the same time, they don't really know how it go. Because if you knew how it really go, you'll be running a check up to the ceiling because you know ain't nothing promised, ain't nothing guaranteed. You go out there and crank the truck up the mile and throw a ride out the side of the block. You need another truck really fast. Like, and then be like, just go rent a truck. That's $10,000 down payment. It's a deposit. You don't wreck the truck, you gonna get it back. But at the point when that happens and more people starting off, a lot of folks ain't got $10,000 just to let somebody hold for a minute. I got 10 band, but ain't nobody finna hold it for what? You know me, you wanna hold these nuts. But see what I'm saying? Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you gotta do what you gotta do, but you gotta have it to do it, either in credit or cash. You gotta have some way to do that. So it brings me to the conversation that me and said broker had. I'm gonna give you a little background on the broker. I'm not gonna call the name of the company or the broker, but I'm gonna tell you this. I have spoke up on their broker a few times in a few videos where I said, man, these folks know they be harassing me, man. And if they ain't talking about these numbers like they supposed to be talking about these numbers, really, I don't, man, I ain't really too much for me to talk about. Too much freight out here. I'm busy as hell. I'm booking load 5 at a time. I done ran a few for them, but at the same time, they harassing me and they already know what the business is. But when I say that, you might not know why I say they already know what the business is. Now, I ain't just talking and capping shit out my ass or nothing like that. These folk really do know what the business is because I take time to build a relationship. Like me and this said broker, we talk like we talking on the live right now. I hope he took heed and just peep my channel out because he might be watching. He know I ain't lying. Cause I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I'm gonna say exactly what guy said. So did the conversation. They called me. I'm riding down the highway, got this same headset on. They called me. Now, with the crystal clear sound that be coming through, I be in the truck. I do a live drive down the highway. Y'all really can't hear the truck in the background. So the average person think that I ain't out here knowing exactly what's going on. They think I'm in the office somewhere, in my house, in some pajamas somewhere, on some chill shit, and they can just play some game, run some game while I'm out here in the midst of all this that going on, and I know exactly what's going on. You can't play with me. That's why I tell people this ain't no stand back and sit it and forget it type of thing. Just be the investor, lock in with this, unless you just gonna lock in at least on to something and or just pull a freight or do some stuff like that where you got somebody that doing that part of the work for you. That's how much money you gonna give away to them. Cause everybody getting paid for all the work they doing for you. Now, me and the broker gotta understand it. I'm gonna tell you how he know the business. I tell him just like this. The play where he like for me to pull out of is about from my rental spot, probably about 9 minutes. That's my deadhead. About 7 miles, 8 miles, maybe six from where I park my truck at in the rental spot I got to going to get the load, get loaded, tarp it, gone, 4 or 5 skidded small cars. Okay. Now I told y'all I was running up there to Colorado. One time I ran up there for 65, but that was actually to Aurora, which is a few more miles. So they called for a few more dollars. But what I was running consistently up there was some Delta Colorado run that were going their way, and I was charging them 57.50. Now, how we come to the conclusion on that number was he trying to tell me because they was behind yada yada. Duh, he don't watch the channel. We all know everybody behind, and they're so far that the average trucking company ain't gonna send no flatbed up that mountain. Not way over there, not from way over here in Mississippi. So that's a premium price in itself, the long mile. It's about 12, 1,300 miles. So you know what I'm saying? That's what I was doing it for. But the reason why he know the business is because I told him, just like this. Every week I book load 4 or 5 at a time. You see, you got somebody that ain't never late. When I say I'm gonna pull up, y'all know me. I'm gonna pull up, and I'm gonna be early. I'm gonna be out of there. I'm gonna be gone. I'm gonna do what you think can't be did in a day sometime, depending on what the workload is, and if I can come back and do 2 or 3, it'd be like that. So you know what I'm saying. From the gate, I established that type of relationship on the working side with these people months ago. When I first pulled out the unit 101 to go, pull that unit out, I started pulling them things. I was there early. I did all the stuff I needed to do, and I was charging accordingly. I was not playing with these people. I had a set rate, and he would send me a list of loads on a Monday of all the stuff got to go different places. Now, check me out. Now, this is where your job comes in. When they send you these load lists, and you interested in this stuff, you send them basically the same list back, but put a price beside every last one of them. You take your time and do your job. Go on your phone, get on your calculator, and figure out what your rate gonna be, regardless of what it going or what it is. If all this stuff ran around the same thing, I'm charging $4.25 a mile bare minimum. If it going up a mountain or somewhere, I know it's gonna be some tolls. We gonna go up to 450. But at the same time, I calculated all these different locations that they sent me on their load list, and I sent them a load list back with a counter on every last one of them. So you got this in the email. I got this in the email. This what I'm doing it for. You telling me you want a deal for that. Get what? I got the patience and the know-how because I know that these loads gonna sit until somebody do it. And if it don't go, it's so much freight out here. I'm not worried about what y'all got over there. If it's up to me, it'll never get moved. Not for what you trying to move it for. And we started the conversation. And the conversation, it never went left or nothing like that, but the conversation was kind of like this. Okay. He called me. We went a little back and forth about all the areas he had listed for loads. And while he was talking, I was looking in my notes on my phone. You know what I'm saying? Some of the locations he was calling out was on the list that I already had worked up for him. You know what I'm saying? And it was a little bit earlier this year. And I did some in the middle of the year, and I looked at it, and I told him the same prices that I had right here in my phone looking at them. Them prices ain't changed, the miles ain't changed, the shit ain't got no lighter. You still gotta cover it up. Them prices ain't changed. They ain't changed. So which bring me to my post in the community. Y'all take time to go in the community because it be a little insight on what be going on. Cause I'm gonna speak up on some of the stuff I be posting in the community. Check it out now. Now in the community, I posted where said broker was emailed. I blacked out who it was and all that good pertinent information. But y'all saw what I put up there for that Delta Colorado, same price it was last time. I'ma need 57.50. The E cross there. It's like 1,240 miles the way I go. It could be 1,300 if you depend on which way you want to go. But at the same time, the way I'm gonna go, it's about 1,240 miles, and it ain't no hard pull because I ain't gonna go the way they think I'm gonna go. How many of y'all know y'all come out top on 287, slide up through Oklahoma? You can avoid pulling 25. You ain't got to pull 550. and 25 to get to Colorado from the bottom. Nope. Little tip of the day if you boys over there around Amarillo, Texas. Before you go out there on 40 and pay New Mexico to cross over in there just to go to Colorado, go on up 287, keep going north, gentlemen. Ain't nothing but about an hour and 30 minutes across through Oklahoma. You'll be over in the Colorado line in no time. Woo. Boy, y'all boy have try and help y'all stay cool in your stool out there. But okay, now the broker gets the email from me that is the same price and everything. He called me back with the excuses. Man, y'all, somebody click out, give me a thumbs up if you know. If you talk on the phone with these people, they got more excuses to why stuff can't pay what you think it's supposed to pay. And y'all, I don't care nothing about that. I really don't care, but I'm gonna tell you some of the excuses, and I'm gonna tell you some of the reasons why his excuses ain't valid, worth a damn to me. Like, period. Like, y'all, yeah, give me a thumbs up. Cause get what? It real, and a lot of people don't know no better. You'll fall for the game now. You'll fall for it now. I'll tell you. See, they gotta understand who they be dealing with, and then especially when me and the broker got a talking relationship where I can talk like this, and he say something off the wall, I be like, God damn, bro. Shit, you think I'm finna, eh, bro? You think? Then I gotta start explaining to him and throw my weight around a little bit, like you must don't know who I am, and he ain't got nothing to do with no YouTube. You must don't know what I'm doing out here, man. All them days you calling me and I'm hanging up in your face and pressing ignore it because I'm doing something. It ain't cause I'm sitting around waiting on you to call. I know it is. It's comical sometimes, all my matter. It is. And sometimes it be downright fucking disrespectful. But at the same time, we ain't gonna worry about that. He wasn't disrespectful. I wasn't disrespectful, but I'm gonna tell you what some of the excuses was. Because I told him, boom, here go this list. Just like I said, you know what I want. For every last one of these locations, we're gonna target it, we're gonna do whatever we gotta do, secure it, and get it on over there. These are the locations, deal what I want. You come back and me the same thing 5 months later. Did the same motherfucking number that they were 5 months ago. First excuse. You know the rate went down since the summer. The highway ain't got no shoulder. Everything you need. It's tarpon season, man. It's tarpon season for a reason. It raining out there. Like in the summer, that stuff was moving, and it ain't even really have to be tarp. They wanted it tarp just in case something happened, but it really didn't need to be tarp. That was some easy ass running for some easy ass good ass money. And get what? I'm not finna back up off no number when the highway ain't got no shoulder and the weight ain't got no lift. Y'all want to take? Let me take 3 cars up there. I take 3 cars up there instead of 5 cars, and we can make a bunch of loads like that for the money you talking about doing it for. That sound like one less car. We say 4 cars. It's just one less car. Oh man, it's in one time, one time, one time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know one thing, if you take them cars up there in the wintertime and ain't got them tarped and they got colors on one side and it raw on the other side, by the time you get up there, your sheet metal, it probably 22 gauge, 20 gauge. It gonna be the rusted through. You're gonna have pitting on that stuff. They ain't gonna accept it. There's somebody still. I don't know what you're gonna do with all them damn cars. I ain't got nothing to do with it. But at the same time, you can't tell me cause the season change. Season. Okay. Well, okay. That's one good excuse. We went on back that out the way. Ain't nothing got to do with no season, man. Cause this stuff ain't got no season. I don't wipe my ass no less in the wintertime than I wipe my ass in the summertime. I don't eat no less than I do in the wintertime than I do in the summertime. And get what? Even with construction, the way shit going right now, y'all must don't see what the friends is right now all the way through and it ain't got cold everywhere yet. It ain't really snowing everywhere. These folks trying to do whatever they could do before it shut down, and they have to start building on the inside. See, they getting the outside straight, so they have somewhere to be sheltered and do finish the inside. So yeah, one time ain't got nothing to do with that. The same shingle they need down there in Louisiana because they done blowed all the roofs out the house. The same shingle they'll need if it was cold down there and it blowed all the roofs out. They still need shingle. So season ain't got nothing to do with that. People like it's a slow season with hot shot. No, it's more of a season where certain stuff people don't want to take certain places. And it gets slow on them because they start to close in they circle on the stuff that they willing to do for the money. Y'all know I ride, I go. Put them chains on, off, all the way up there to where I gotta go, Seattle, wherever I go, Fife, Washington, all that old Oregon and shit. Yeah, chains on, chains off, all the way back down, all the way back down. Over there, Philadelphia, all the way down 77, chains on, chains off, chains on, chains. I don't care nothing about it. But everybody ain't like that. So season ain't got nothing to do with me. All my medicine ain't slow for him in the wintertime. Shit, I know you cut up last one and that was COVID and everything. All my man, you really cut up the whole year though. I ain't gonna you like you be doing some of the same stuff over and over and over and over and over and over and over. You be tearing their ass up, boy. You really do. Okay, let's go on to screw number two. Good one. Good one. Good screw. That low hot last time. My boy all my mouth said rinse and repeat. That low was hot last time. They were so far behind. They were so far behind. Get what? I told them just like this. We gonna let it sit till they get behind again. I said 57.50. You said 51. The difference in their money right there, and I don't mind that run. What that is, y'all? 51 and 57.50. That's $650. And I'm subject to do 10 of those before the year over. And I'd have set a precedent to lose $6,500 just fucking around doing that 10 more times. Cause I'd have set a precedent and I ain't stand on what I said. And I went back on what I said and I'd have ran some bullshit for 5,100 and them folk laughing at me because the highway ain't got no shorter. That shit don't pay no less than it would, but folk be confused. Folk confused, man. That's why that misinformation be making me mad. Cause people be saying stuff like that on here trying to tell you how to do this stuff. They be saying stuff like, "Oh yeah, that's the slow season. I don't even work in that season." Get what? I choose not to sometimes, but as y'all knew, I got sick and I was in school. I ain't even just bring that to the channel because I ain't think it was just that important to show you, hey man, I stopped doing all that stuff and bills kept rolling and everything still got paid and money was put up and everything. But I went to school for 8 weeks and my teacher passed away in the process, and I still had to wait like another 3 to 4 weeks to test out on the license because I had just got out the hospital. All my skin had fell off from getting chemical burn. It was hot last time. Okay. The reason it was hot last time, and see, they don't know I got super, 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 super good memory, y'all. That's why I said, please don't fuck on me, cause I ain't gonna never forget. I'm gonna forgive you, but I ain't gonna really never forget. I promise you. And I'm gonna tell you, I actually had to recall, and it happened just like that while we was on the phone. I recalled a conversation that I had with him about the load that was going over there that paid 57.50 that time. And I'm talking about it clicked immediately. When he said it, I damn near cussed. Cause I was like, man, the load was hot last time. I'm gonna tell you why the load was hot last time, y'all. When I took that load for 57.50, because I got a relationship and I go back and forth with them, like I go back and forth with them, and y'all ain't gonna tell me no anything, and I'm gonna talk shit because I got the truck. You want the truck. Leave, man. If you ain't talking about what I'm talking about, leave it alone. And we got negotiation price because get what? That 57.50 was really supposed to be 6,200. They brought me back to 57.50. But get what they had it posted for. My memory's so good. 4,800. 12, it was like 1,240, maybe 1,300 miles, depending on where you want to go. But It was posted for 4,800, which wasn't no bad money for 1,200 some mile. But I was like, that's sub $4. That extra 40 mile, they be trying to slip past you and put a big round number up there. They'll be like 1,248 mile for 4,800. Your mind click from the door $4 a mile. No, that ain't. That's 390 something, maybe 380 something, high 380s. That's not $4 a mile. Remember when we had the conversation from the very beginning, I told y'all I know he know what it is because I sent him a list. I went right to that list and looked at the load board, what they had to post for 48. I looked at what they letting it go for, and we done negotiated back and forth to the 5750, and they got it posted for 4,800. And somebody thought that was a really good load. They probably was gonna get it, but since it was so far and it's going up the mountains, a lot of people truck can't do that. A lot of people truck can't do that. A lot of people don't want to do that to their truck, and they drive their truck real low RPMs and them crawl up the mountain and blow head gaskets and stuff like that. But I remember that. I said, wait a minute, whoa, 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 whoa. Nuh-uh. That load wasn't hot. The reading that load right there paid me what it paid me is because y'all made it be hot. Cause y'all had it on the board, started out at 4,200. It moved to 4,500. The last time when I called about it, and I was like, man, what y'all trying to do with that? You know what I'm gonna do it for, shit. You wanna go and get it moved? You acting like you need to get it moved. I move it, but I'm gonna do it for what I sent you. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I ain't deviating. If you ever say, yeah, you have set a precedent, and that goes on their side, and that go on your side. My great grandma used to tell me, don't start no stuff you can't keep up. If you can't do it every day for that, don't start that shit. Don't you do it. Because you set the precedent to where they expect you to do it every time, and they'll call you about the load and ask you about it, and you be like, "Yeah, I do it." And before you can even negotiate, they be like, "I'm finna send you a rate card because they got the same rate on it from last time. They know they got out on you on." Them folks will do that stuff, and you'll sit there and be ignorant enough not to call back and say like, "Oh no, I ain't doing it for this." Now you ain't gonna speak up for yourself. You gonna sign the shit, send it back, and do it again for that same bullshit ass price. No, we ain't doing it. We're not doing it. We're not sabotaging ourselves like that. So he he kind of like me. But at the same time, he can't out talk me. It's a different because I know exactly what I'm saying to you is the truth. You know what I'm saying? So the truth with two L's is the truth. And you can't deny it. So get what? Then he come with excuse number 4. Oh, you know they got their inside direct carrier, them people that pull them load direct for them there to run it. For that. First of all, why they ain't running for it last time? Since it was such a inside job. Why the fuck they posted? Why you posted? Why all them other brokers that pull up out of there got the same list that you got posted? And y'all competing to see who could get it off for the least amount of money. I don't play them type of game with them people. Get what? If one thing about it, when you know something, you know something. They can't take it from you. Once you learn how to do something real well, they really can't stop you in no type of way because get what? My memory too good and precise. I'm talking I really remember the whole conversation, like verbatim. I remember stuff I had conversation with people about in the late 90s, verbatim, for real. I'm just like that. So when you come to me with the slick talk, my mind clicked back to the last thing we talked about, or whatever you talking about, the last thing I knew about something that pertained to that, and then I get to remember it and be like, nah, man, last time we did it like this. Y'all don't know what you're talking about. There must have been somebody else. And he tried to tell me, hey, they got the direct people. They got the people that, you know, pull for them all the time on a regular basis. That's a nice try. You know what I'm saying? For the average guy. That's a nice try. You hit me with the well, shoot, if you don't want to do it, we ain't gonna do 57, but we'll do 52. Much as we can do, but they got inside people, direct people that'll do it. Boy, they be I swear to God, they think they game tight. They really don't know who they be talking to. They know, but they don't really know. When the man said that, the first thing came out of my mouth. I said, man, them folk really in this shimmy shinaki, don't it? Man, them folks in the chokehold. And that lead me to the comment that was left by one of the subscribers about the volume of freight that I be moving by myself, not counting the other guys that's on the number. They do their thing too. But at the same time, the volume of freight that I be moving by myself is kind of staggering when you look at it sometimes in the amount of time that it happens. And he asked, how many what percentage of those loads are from direct? And I said 10% or less because I feel like I don't have the amount of trucks to make the commitments that'll be necessary to really hold up for some stuff on my name unless I got them in line. If I ain't got them in line, the one truck, I wake up tomorrow morning, the motor blow up in the truck. I done blew a contract that might not pay to the end, or it may be low by low. But at the same time, I just burn my bridge. They know me by name. They don't want to fool me no more. They may understand, they may not, but I don't want to put that on my name without no serious, strong shit behind it that'll back all that up. I'm pre-planned. I'm proper preparation, prepare, performing type of person. You feel me? So the inside people, the direct people, I told them just like that. I said, man, the folk got them people in the chokehold. What you mean they got them in the chokehold? I said, man, you gotta understand it. I've been pulling out there most of this year. Y'all been moving freight out of there for 3, 4 years. Them same people that been pulling up since y'all been moving freight out there, same people that pulling up since I've been moving freight out of there. Why? Cause they content with what they making, or either they lazy, don't like to look for freight, and they stay right there in the area, and that's easy pickings, a good living, enough money for them. They satisfied. They got nice Peterbilts and everything. That's cool. But get what? Them people, each and every last one of them people got a different rate. Or the company may set a direct flat rate per mile for doing whatever they want you to do. Okay? That rate is locked in for a set amount of time. A lot of time, really all the time, direct shippers keep their ear to the logistic market too. So they don't really offer a lot of contracts, or they don't offer the terms in a lot of contracts that's advantageous to the driver based upon what the market is doing. They'll do a market average. What the market average rate is for moving is, will pay it. And that's a good consistent rate all the time, no matter what. That's how you keep your direct people. But what that also means is these direct people have certain runs that they like. And if the Delta Colorado run that they were trying to get me to do was one of those runs that they really like, it wouldn't be posted. The broker wouldn't have it. They'd have snatched that off of the shipper plate immediately. But you got to understand, you can't count their pocket, but you got to understand this. They're not paying those people the amount of money as they pay as the market shift, go up and down, trucks come in and out the market, people go in and out of business, the market shift, people don't want to pull their product because something else is paying good and they have to fluctuate and bring their price up to be competitive to even get a truck to pull up. Get what? That's how that go. But when I got you locked into a year contract at a said dollar per side out here, as the market go up and down, I don't know what it might cost me to send that over there as the shipper. I don't know what it might cost. It fluctuates. It ain't like the U.S. mail. A stamp don't fluctuate. I remember stamp was very cheap. A stamp is not quite a quarter no more, y'all. So that excuse go out the window. Oh, they got direct people. Well, if it was that cool with the direct people and they were making a real rate per mile, like a real good rate per mile, somebody will jump out there and be like, I'll take that one, boss. That 12 and a half hundred mile by 1240 mile, maybe 1300 mile, and I can get $5 a mile or 425. Yes, sir, I'll take it. Because money is the motivation. I don't know why nobody else out here. Everybody else out here about some money. I know I'm about my money. If you out here, you about your money. Money the motivation. So if that rate would tickle the fancy of a person off the street that ain't got no real physical connection to these people, why wouldn't the people in house take it first? They get first deals on it. They saw that before the broker even saw it. The shipper sent an email out to the direct peoples and said, huh, y'all check, do that. This coming out next week. Y'all let me know. Get them a day. Then they turn around and probably 24, 48 hours later, they pull in and see what left, and they take all that stuff that left, which probably gonna be that far stuff that's heavy, that's going up the side of a mountain, and send it to 10 or 12 brokers and say, hey, do what you can, and let me know what it's gonna take to move it over there. And get what? That lead me to screw number five, which don't mean nothing to me at all. The shipper say, I don't care. I don't care. The shipper say that they ain't gonna move for no more than it. Well, I ain't gonna move it. Somebody will move it, but you should probably call somebody else because I'm not doing that. No. The shipper said, I don't care. I had to tell him what his job is. I said, bro, if you're gonna be a middleman, you need to be a halfway decent one, and that go for you and the dude over there in the corner that be on the phone sometime, and y'all on speakerphone right now. I know he can hear me. Y'all need to do better because get what? I be pulling them calls. I just ain't pulling them for y'all. I be taking them all over the place. I just ain't pulling them for y'all. Well, we do volume. I don't care. Get what? I do volume. And y'all done seen what I do. I run 5 loads in the time most people run 3 loads. So get what? My volume help your volume go up. And when you see you got somebody that move like I move, the average broker, when he figure out what's going on and how I really be getting down, they try and book me a week or two out because they know one thing, this dude right here locked in. I really ain't got to even call him. I ain't got to say shit to him. He gonna send the paperwork back and everything for me. I ain't got to check on where he is or nothing. If it's a tracking app, he on that. He got all of them on his phone. I really ain't got to worry about him. And get what? Send him all we can send him. Send all we can send over there as many as he want to do. And get what? Through that process, that broker that keep calling harass me, that's why he get the ignore button pressed on him every month because I'm doing something. And you miss the opportunity to work with me. It ain't the other way around. You need the truck. See that I take the truck, make the rate. You need the truck as the broker. And you also need the freight, just like I need the freight because that freight don't belong to that broker until he finds somebody that will agree to move that shit for what he talking about. That ain't that freight. That ain't that broker freight. That's 10 broker freight. Whoever get in and call the shipper and be like, I got a truck for you. And he be like, okay, that load still available. I'm moving it for this. Well, now the guy on the truck say he need this much. Can you do that much? Well, give me 20, 30 minutes. Let me see who else gonna call in because we done gave it to 10 more brokers. See who else gonna call in and call me back. I'll let you know something. But I'm really trying to stay at my number right there. Broker job is to be a real middleman and call them back and be like, hey man, I know it's Thursday. You saying they gotta be there by Friday, and I got a truck right here. They're not gonna move it for that. They're gonna move it for this. They're not gonna. They said it. They stuck on it. They 20 minutes away from the pickup. They got all the equipment that's necessary, and they said that if you want to put them 48,000 pounds on their truck, they need this much money, and it'll move in 1 hour. Shipper gonna be like, man, we're gonna have to cheat somebody on one of the other loads and pay real low to make up the difference. But go on, give them the damn money, man. Go on, give them the money. Shit, I gotta get this shit off my damn dock, man. And that type of pressure I put apply. You got, man, I'm not. And get what? It don't always go like that, but I'm a school the broke. I'm a school anybody fucking with me. Cause get what? You gotta know your job. I know your job. I know your job. Do you know your job? To the point where you the middleman, yeah, man, they ain't gonna do it for that. And you gotta be willing to stand up on the fact that, hey man, them folks said they ain't gonna do it for that. And if you ain't got two, three more trucks that you know that'll possibly do it, that you could call and try and convince them to do it, hey man, all you can do is stand up on the last word that you got from the last man that said he'll do it. Well, probably me, because don't nobody want to drive way over there. And you know it, or you want to call me. It wouldn't be difficult. You wouldn't have to do calls if the thing was jumping. Why are you calling me? This is very logical. That ain't rocket science. You call me for a reason. You need help. I will help you for the right price. This is a cooperative effort. I'm not here to get fucked and let you run off with the money. That's not why I'm here. So, like I said, excuse number five. The shipper said, damn what the shipper said. And I wish more people feel like that. That's why I made the channel, so more people have perspective, be aware to understand that the truck make the rate. And sometimes you catch them in the perfect position to the point where you get exactly what you asked for. So will, cause they ain't got no other choice. A lot of folks ain't gonna work like you'll work. A lot of folks ain't gonna go where you go. A lot of companies ain't gonna pay the insurance to let their trucks go that far. Nationwide insurance price on the truck I drive. Okay, yeah, nationwide. So like we pay what we pay, so we run what we run. So hell yeah, I'm going for the right price. Like I said, y'all, I appreciate y'all coming in with me a little late, man. Like I say, it's always good to a couple more shout outs. I know some more people slid through the scene. Ron, what's up, brother? Said Red, you got new authority? What's up, Tenor? New authority, all these new authority holders. Yeah, gotta keep the folks out the whole seat tunnel. Underbid Mickey Fickies. They must come see me. I agree, Ron. No doubt. Man, I'm trying to run. Like at the same time, like I said, really, really, I'm helping y'all, but y'all helping me because, like I said, the more people I can get to understand how my mind be working, to really, really realize that this how this stuff work, the easier to be to not have to have a lot of them conversations with the bro, with the broker. You them conversations don't have to happen. Not really often. No, but it'd be too big of a divide. It'd be too big a divide to the point where I already got on the level to the point where all these folks know we working together. If you won't feel like you finna FUCK me, every day you gotta find somebody else to deal with because I ain't going not one day. I ain't got no time to be wasting out here doing nothing. This is a limited time, only edition stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that with everybody. You don't know how much time you got left. I'm not finna be lollygagging. I'm not finna be dealing with folk that got bad credit or none of this stuff. Them broker like that be just trying to talk you into doing something. Just take it anyway. Check these folk credit before you pull these loads, man. I'm telling you now. I ain't talking about on that, and I ain't talking about on truck stop. I'm talking about with the people that factor in this stuff, or either a certified accounting agency that deal with truck like that. They got an app where you might can search this stuff, but you need to be having some day-to-day credit on these people. That's why I advocate for tabs. Y'all check the link out under the description. Click on there and see how you can be doing what I be doing with these numbers, and the money be on time every time. Everybody money be on time every time just because of them. I don't put my name behind these folks names sending their money across here on time every time. That's for real. And I got a little something to say about that whole little RTS thing. I think I might finna take them off my description list. RTS. Because I done had two, three people call me about RTS, man. And I understand it's a policy or something, but what I'm saying, I really gotta call and talk to somebody about the policy because like really I don't feel like it's just all the way 100 that you really don't get all the rights and the privileges of using that service if you're not grossing like 10 grand a month. It's some certain stuff that they don't just do like they should. And what I'm saying, I gotta get some more information because I had a conversation with somebody the other day about it, and I just want to be 100% 100 about what he said. But I do know this: if you ain't doing over 10 grand, which is sometimes tough, especially when you first starting off, to even do 10 grand a month, you don't get all of the speed of getting your money. Like they don't factor it the same. And I ain't and I like I said, I gotta talk to him. Neil, if you on here, you might want to elaborate because that's who that was I was talking to about the other day on the consultation. I ain't like that because, like I said, you grinding, you out here trying to get it out the mud and all that. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, sorry about that, y'all. But yeah, I ain't dig that. I really didn't dig that because that's almost like that sliding scale boy type shit. I don't like it's a little bit underhanded because you don't just really explain the fact that if you can't come on with the come on, even though at the critical time when you need your cash flow to be pretty much on time every time, because you ain't fitting in the category like you ain't important or something. I don't get my money like the fad. Okay. Neil said they said due to so many more people getting in and factoring, they had to make changes. Now they need to hire some people, bro. Nope. I ain't gonna even go for that one, Neil. I know they probably did have to make some changes where your stuff don't be prioritized as high and it don't get processed as fast. They need to have some more folks. Some help. They need some help. Yeah, somebody you just get them in training, and so they can process these things. Because get what I was telling my homeboy D today. Yeah, I'll click on that tab link like that up under there for real though. Because get what I can send. Neil said that's exactly what he told me. I know I got some sense, bro. That shit don't make no sense to me. Like, why you make a difference? That shit like discrimination on the post side. Like, like if I ain't just doing. Hey, yeah, stick to your rate, baby. But yeah, like I said, man, it like almost like discrimination. Like I ain't good as you to get my money on time, like you told me I was gonna get. Like even with Tab, they got a thing like that, but it ain't about your money. It's the roadside assistance. They got roadside assistance that's $50 a month. And if you want to pay that, that's cool. And they'll take that and you have your vehicle on the roadside assistance. They'll come get you, fix tires and everything. But if you do 10,000 a month, they just waive the $50. That ain't got nothing to do with my money coming to the bank or nothing like that. That's just I save some money because I be making some money. Well, oh, who has some videos about making money by saving money? Somebody had some videos like that one time. I know they did. Damn sure did. But yeah, it's just like I say, it's certain stuff that go along with this stuff that kind of you gotta make video kind of like that where you could kind of pinpoint and kind of zero in on certain stuff that be happening throughout the day that you will look over as happenstance, and it's just a needless conversation. I didn't get the load. That's not nah. We peeping the play. You got people going on. You gotta look at all perspective. And then, like I said, you gotta know when the man all base so you can tag him. See, the broker, he was all base with everything he was saying. And I was busting his ass up. I was giving him the business on the phone. Respectful, tactful, everything like that. But get what, like I said, we got the relationship where we talk pretty like much like this. So yeah, it was a whole lot. Man, you got to be crazy, man. Now you know, bruh. Now you know better than that. Now you know. Ain't no way I ain't out here doing nothing waiting on you to call. Now you know you got me on the phone while I'm in the middle of working for somebody else right now that's pretty much moving what you move. Why I ain't moving for you? Cause they got some sense. And you worry about saving a couple dollars when I'm doing so much volume, you would have made more money off me doing that stuff at the price I want to do it for. And many times as I was gonna do it, you would have made more money than trying to penny pinch off that one load at a time. One load. You're thinking too small. This shit about volume, that's why I say they run the same race. A broker, the carrier, the folk got the same fight. He just ain't buying no D's and he think he can finesse his way through the whole game. But get what? They dealing with the right one when they fucking with me. I'm just so sorry. I'm so sorry. I used to deal with some folk that finesse you out your drawers while you got them on. That little game they be running on telephone so weak, it retarded. And then especially like I said, when you know what you know, that lame. I just really was shooting the breed with them on the phone and just letting it go back and forth that much. Cause usually I press ignore. I got the cell phone, the office number, or the little automated text thing they got in it. I got all them numbers saved in my phone. And get what? When I see it, I immediately it's an answer or ignore. I be like, ignore. The little blue parrot be like, answer or ignore. Ignore. Now he know it. He know it. He know it. He absolutely. You know when somebody press button on you. Anybody ever had the button pressed on you before? Kicking it would kill. Kill to play with. I got all the jokes. I got all the jokes for them. It's all they playing they be want to do kill. I play all they want to play. Hey, shit, we got hell of a season here. We had the last Kill Craig coming up, man, to a point where, oh, I got a hell of a season here for somebody think they got game. Man, let you get all the way to the doorstep, slap the fuck out you just because you think you finna walk through the door. No, I just let you get there far so you know we can converse and everything be heard out and everything, but you ain't got over the threshold. Crazy. Yeah, I don't, yeah, I be pressing that no on them, bro. I know